What's going on, everyone? Going to do a weekly review. It looks like the dollar just touched under support, closing below support, closing on its lows. Looks good. Looks like a downfall for the dollar. The head and shoulders top completing. Double top, another top. Whole bunch of tops going on in the dollar. For a weekly close, closing below previous highs. I got previous highs down in here. Could bounce very easily next week. And then I got previous highs over here. So I'm anticipating a little fallback into previous highs. It's already in this range here. So I'm looking for it to complete its natural course and fall into the next previous highs. S&P, wow. S&P, what are you doing? Looks like we still close a lower high, but it's closing on its highs. Watch for the double top to come in on the Monday open, Sunday night open. I don't know. Closing above previous highs, so it's good. You got support now on the close on Friday. Weekly close. Looks like it might take another leg up. Wow. Let's see what the VIX did for the week. Looks like we have a little whipsaw on the VIX. USD, yen, still coming across. Nice bounce, bullish retracement. Now it's back above the 8 into previous lows. I got previous lows at 16. See where it goes from here. Looks bullish. Dow Jones is looking for a measured move down. Looks like we're closing the Dow with a hanging man, a lower high. And S&P closed on its highs, but the Dow closed a reversal bar. Lower high and I guess S&P is a lower high. Both of them closing on their highs. Bounced off of the 8 on the weekly, no problem. Closing a weekly hanging man, though. Have to see how that opens up next week. NASDAQ going for another high. Closing on its highs Friday. Crazy. Hyperinflation must be here. I can't control that thing. Look for the Nikkei to break previous highs. That's a nice bullish move. Bullish retracement back into the 34, doubled back. Watch for a flat top break at 19.6. Should be pretty good. Nice weekly. Came off a double bottom. Came off a whipsaw here. Previous high breaks. Came up and over. Back into the 34 for support. Bounced really nicely. Look for previous high breaks. Take out the next previous highs. Ten-year. It's having a little struggle getting over the 8 for the week. Looks like it got rejected. Closing above previous highs or previous lows, though. So we got support now. Let's see if we can't jump across that 8 back into support and try for the double top break. Nice bullish retracement back into support. The only thing is I got a double top here. So gold closing on its lows, coming all the way back into support. Had a 3-bar pattern on the bottom. Came across 13, crossed the 34, back in, double crossed. double back, flat top break, coming back into support, bullish retracement. Still in a bullish retracement. I've noticed that we might be coming into a bottom though. I got a double bottom on the hourly. Got a double bottom on the 4 hour, crossed above the 8, back into support. So I got a double bottom working on the gold intraday. Silver intraday, same thing. I'm looking for a bottom. Dollars crossed down. Let's see if we can get a bottom. I got a double bottom, same scenario as gold. Looks like they're going in tandem. I got a left shoulder, maybe a head. I got a double bottom working. Double bottom. Makes that nice W pattern. Dollar came across. Let's see if we can get these metals working this week. It's been long enough. Took this down way too far. Looks like I got a nice bottom forming, basing very nicely. Nice wick. Left, right, or AB bottom. Watch for a previous high break above 2.5. Bitcoin on a tear. Everyone's debating whether it's in a bubble or not. I've stated my opinion as it's in a measured move. 1600 was halfway of that measured move, and it got rejected at 16, just like I thought. Looks like it's consolidating very nicely. Watch out for support to crack down. Got plenty of support on the 4 hour chart coming in at 1420. But it just looks like it made a high and now it wants to try again. And just to go back, we had a measured move from 1160 power break, flat top break, 1160. The measured moves all the way to 21. Halfway in between there was 1600. And it looks like it's consolidating right around 1600 now. Going for another move. Pretty good. Someone said it's in the bubble. Oh, it's going to come back to 200. Yeah, right. It's going to hit 2100 first. I would say I would keep it simple and hit 2000 first. But the measured move is just an approximation. But from the peak here to the valley here is a measured move. Of somewhere around 2100. Previous high breaks, very important. Long-term charts, very important. Gold and silver ratio, looks like silver is a better buy again. Nice crack across the 34, didn't even look back. GDX hanging on by a thread. Looks like we got a little bounce. Nugget. All these hang by a thread. Looking for a bottom. I got higher lows on a weekly close. That's good. It's good. It's built from here. And JNUG still having trouble. Just a rat bastard, that thing. Looks like I got an AB bottom working. Not much of a bounce though on the weekly close. So I need a lot more improvement on that. It looks like we crossed over the 8 and 13 on the 60-minute though, but we've been doing that for a while. So the support's got to hold. Watch those support lines. So we got a little fallback on the JDST. Looks like it's coming into previous lows. It's got to have a little power punch before it get up in that range. But it is closing above previous lows, so it might just do it. Crude's having some trouble. That's a bearish retracement. We had a bullish retracement, then a lower high, then it came down into a low, came in here. That's a bearish retracement, got knocked back pretty hard. Watch for lower prices on that as the bearish retracement's in. Closing below previous lows. Could turn around, but that looks like a bearish retracement consolidation, allowing the prices to go further down. Crossed here, crossed here. That's the bearish retracement there. Coal. Looks like I got a double bottom working on coal for the weekly close. Nice inverted hammer over support. The next day had an outside day. Pretty good. Both rejected by the 13, holding support on the 8. Double bottom is in. Need to confirm it on the upside. 42 and above on coal. Shanghai. Got a double top working up here. I got an outside day there. Crushed it, crushed it. I had support. So far hanging in there with the lower high, or excuse me, a higher low. Let's take out this reversal bar on the upside, making that a nice little hammer over support. Looks like it's just gathering its legs one more time, but it's closing on its lows too, so watch out below, as the Shanghai composite can just fall over. Steel, still having a lot of trouble on steel. Might take another leg down. Watch out below. AG holding support. I got closing at a higher low on AG. Just crushed it though. Outside day here. Gap and run, gap and run. Higher low on the close for the weekly on AG. Look for a reversal. Uranium. Crushed. Nothing to see here yet. All the uraniums got crushed. I'm closing a higher low on a weekly for URRE. Ivanhoe shouldn't have held on to that after it crossed over. I had a double top reversal up there. 2-bar pattern reversal. Hasn't looked back yet. Let's see how Apple closed. Apple at a new high. My 3-bar pattern was knocked the hell out. So, gotta keep trying. And Google, gap and run, higher low, previous high break, bam! And that's it. Let's look at NAK real quick, see how we close that week. Closed above the week, above the 8 on a weekly close. That's pretty nice. Higher low again. It's consolidating nicely off a bottom. Looks like I got a nice hammer, head fake, 3-bar pattern, morning star. Watch for the break on the upside. That looks pretty bullish. That's the crack the whip scenario right here. Just pulled it back and then cracked the whip. See how we close this week. Pretty nice right there. Had some news come out on CALLX, CALLF. What is it, Calyx? Oh, damn it. There it is. Silly, 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 silly. I got some news on Friday with Calyx Mines. It looks like they're gearing up for something. Let's see. I see some higher lows on the daily. Let's see if we can find anything. I got a 2-bar pattern on this 4-hour chart. Little gap and run on the nice bullish retracement. Double bottom here. Closed above. Look for Calyx. I think you got some good news on that. Can't speculate what the CEO said, but had some good press on it. So watch for CLLXF. It looks like they have some good stuff going on. King World News interviewed them. All right, well, that's all I got. Thanks for watching. Let me know what's going on out there. And if you're interested in trading these altcoins with the Bitcoin, let me know. Contact me at rustysmetals at gmail.com. See if we can figure it out. But there's a lot of excitement going on in the altcoin market, especially with the dollar coming down. Bitcoin's more than gold now. I don't know what's going on, but they sure are hell fun to trade. So let me know. I'll see you guys.